Hey everybody, my name is Christian and I'm an estimator here at DB Orlando Collision. Today we're going to discuss the importance of communication in the collision industry and how we discuss back and forth with manufacturers, with our technicians, with assurance adjusters to make sure that these damage is found and are repaired properly. We'll start at my desk here. This is where I work on my day-to-day. I am partnered up with a technician and we go back and forth discussing the damage that we find on these vehicles here. Not only am I discussing directly with a technician, but I'm also sharing information with the entire shop. This board here is what we use to discuss our numbers, any shop concerns, any progress that we've made. We go through our ROs, things that we're working on now, things that we're going to be working on next. We're preparing for now and we're preparing for later. Another big step of the communication is actually looking at the vehicle itself. We like to use colored markers. These will wipe right off the paint, so they're not doing any damage, but these markers will let us identify what's going on with these vehicles. We have things that may not be related to the accident, and we have things that are related to the accident. Also, some different steps for that repair process. As you can see on the Chevy Traverse, we have some major damage on this liftgate, and our technician has gone and marked it with the green, so it's very obvious what the damage is, but it'll show us in pictures as well as discussing with both customer and the adjuster. You can also see we found maybe some smaller stuff on this bumper, but all of this is directly for the communication purpose. So we want to make sure that all and any of the damage is shared properly, and it's to ensure that this car is going to get fixed as it should be. You also see some little small notes. We're already indicating these emblems here. Can't use them again, so we want to let the team know we're going to have to get replacements. Same thing here. Even the simple stuff like removing and reinstalling the license plate. All of these little silly things here are to make sure that we run as efficiently as we possibly can. The communication skill is something that, of course, we develop throughout our lives. Things that you'll learn as a child going through school. And when you move into the professional industry, you're always still improving. Just as a technician, per se, that's going to disassemble the vehicle, they're learning how to share the information they find with the estimator. We have emails, we have phone calls, different things like that. So the ability is always evolving, you're always improving where you can, but communication is something that we all develop. Anyone can come into here and it only takes a few weeks to fit right in. Going to a college to focus on cars and actually learning to repair with an instructor that has been doing it for years and years, that's where that communication starts. You're working with somebody who's a little more knowledgeable than you, and they're going to give you some good and bad feedback to help you develop. That carries straight on into the professional world as well. With the team here, I have another estimator that works directly with me. We'll pass ideas back and forth. We'll make sure that both of us are on the same page, as well as the technicians. The technicians will give us some pointers here and there to make sure that we're both working as properly and as good as we can. As the industry evolves, like everything here in the automotive world, technology is improving. We're finding ways to repair damage, get parts, pretty much improve our communication to make sure that we're all on the same page, even if we're not in direct communication with each other. And we expect that to change in the future. So you always have to be open for that. And again, that's where the communication comes in, is we need to make sure that we're prepared and that we can share the knowledge back and forth like we're supposed to.